Fire, one of nature's most notable gifts and most tragic disasters. For humans, fire has given us a source of heating, cooking, and lighting. But on the flip side, throughout our history, it has also been a cause of death, destruction, and displacement. The first of my three poems, Sonoma Fire by Jane Hirshfield, captures this contrast between beauty and catastrophe. Large moon, the deep orange of embers. Also the scent. The griefs of others, beautiful, at a distance. The next poem, written by Emily Dickinson, continues this theme, marveling at the mystery and the strength of fire, while also touching on the destruction that it causes. Ashes denote that fire was. Respect the grayest pile, for the departed creature's sake that hovered there a while. Fire exists, the first in light, and then consolidates. Only the chemist can disclose into what carbonates. The final piece that I've chosen is called Rabbits and Fire by Alberto Rios. Alberto Rios paints a picture of a fire in southern Arizona. In this poem, he uses the magnificence of the fire to create a strong image of disaster. Everything's been said, but one last thing about the desert, and it's awful. During brush fires in the Sonoran Desert, brush fires that happen before the monsoon, and in the great, deep, wide, and smothering heat of the hottest months, the longest month, the hypnotic, immeasurable lulls of August and July. During these summer fires, jackrabbits and everything else that lives in the brush of the rolling hills, but jackrabbits especially. Jackrabbits can get caught in the flames no matter how fast or big or strong or sleek they are. And when they're caught, cornered against the thick trunks and thin spines of the cactus, and they can't back up anymore, and they can't move, the flame, it touches them, and their fur catches on fire. Of course, they run away from the flame, finding movement even when there's none to be found. Jumping big and high over a wave of fire, or backing even harder through the impenetrable tangle of hardened saguaro and prickly pear and cholla and beryl. Whichever way they find, what happens is what happens. They catch fire. And then they bring the fire with them when they run. They don't know they're on fire at first, running so fast as to make the fire shoot like rockets, the rocket engines, and smoke behind them. But then the rabbits tire, and the flames catch up, stuck onto them like needles of the cactus, which at first must be what they think they feel on their skins. They felt this before, every rabbit. But this time, the feeling keeps on. And of course, they ignite the brush and dried weeds all over again, making more fire all around them. I'm sorry for the rabbits. I'm sorry for us to know this.